going on, Linear Algebra Bros? In this video, I'm going to help us finish up example 3 from the section 1.8 part 2 notes. We've already done some work. The first part of the work is finding the standard matrix for the operator rotation about the origin through a particular angle. That would be 45 degrees. And so that required us finding standard matrix A, which amounts to figuring out what r of 45 degrees is, or r sub 45 degrees. And so to recap that, we use the trig version of r sub theta with 45 degrees plugged in for theta and simplified. There's a little bit more to do though. They want us to find the image of the vector 3, 1, and so we can treat that as a vector x. And I've started writing out this part of the solution where we have a times the column vector version of x. So what we're doing in this next part is finding capital T sub a of x with the specific version of a, r sub 45 that is, and our specific vector that was provided 3, 1. So we'll multiply 3, 1 on the left by our standard matrix A, or r sub 45 degrees. And when you do this, you should get a 2 by 1. And let's be sure we're careful about the multiplication. It's going to be radical 2 over 2 times 3, so 3 radical 2 over 2, added to negative radical 2 over 2 times 1. Alright, note that this is just one entry in this first row. So there's just one column. Alright, it's easy to mistake the numerical values in this expression as being in separate columns, but just by virtue of matrix multiplication, that sum right there is just involved in one column of this output vector. Likewise, we'll do radical 2 over 2 times 3, so 3 radical 2 over 2 again, plus radical 2 over 2 times 1. Alright, so that expression there again just stands for one entry. Okay, so everything is still just in a one column format. The size of this output vector would be a 2 by 1 since there are 2 rows, but only one column. And let's go ahead and simplify things. 3 radical 2 over 2 plus negative radical 2 over 2 gives us 2 radical 2 over 2. And then adding the numbers in the second row here will give us 4 radical 2 over 2. And that'll simplify a little bit further, giving us radical 2 and then 2 radical 2. And in comma delimited format, that'd be radical 2, comma 2, radical 2. Alright, either version of the output vector is good with me. Okay, but either way you slice it, we should have a first coordinate of radical 2 and second coordinate of 2 radical 2 when all is said and done. Alright, so I hope that helps out. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, thanks for watching.